So I get asked questions about my hair a lot, so I thought I'd make a video on it so I don't have to keep answering all these questions, man. Why do I got dreadlocks? And is me having dreadlocks cultural appropriation? The first question is easy. I got dreadlocks because I think they fucking look dope, period. Secondly, I've always had short hair or a shaved head basically my entire adult life, so I wanted to try something new. Before I go bald and before I can't grow hair anymore, I said, hey, I want to grow my hair out real fucking long one time before. It's not even a possibility anymore. And number three, if you do decide to grow your hair out long, dreadlocks is a great way to go. It's a great style to have because it's a really easy style to upkeep. You could just pull it back and go. You could put in a ponytail. You could have it braided back, etc. It's less washing and overall it's just less maintenance. It's not in your face. You don't have to comb it. You don't have to worry about it, etc. These are basically the three reasons that I have fucking dreadlocks. These are the three reasons that I personally have dreads. It's that easy. Now, that should be enough for most people. But unfortunately, it's not. There's a large percentage of people out there who see me as having dreadlocks as cultural appropriation. Let's get into why this is a laughable fucking argument. First of all, we need to throw the idea of race out the window. If you watch my channel, you know why. Race does not exist. Every human being on this planet is African. We just left the continent of Africa, excuse me, at different times. It's a scientific fact. Secondly, if we were to take race into account based upon its social definition, culture transcends any socio-economic or racial lines or boundaries. In other words, race isn't a determining factor of culture. The two are not mutually exclusive, and frequently we see a variety of many different kinds of people intertwined with nearly every culture under the sun. For example, one may erroneously assume that hip-hop culture is a blacks-only club. Yet, we see all different kinds of races, not only part of the culture, but also contributing to it, helping it evolve and moving it forward. It's not about the majority or the predominant skin color of a culture, or what skin color started a particular idea. Rather, it's the collective, or the entire body of the group that comprises its identity. And again, race has nothing to do with culture. So let's really get into the meat and potatoes of this argument, shall we? Let's get down to the nitty-gritty of what this is all about. The nitty-gritty is that culture does not own or monopolize or have any trademark on fucking anything. Certainly not on music. Certainly not on music or dress or language or hairstyle or food, etc. People discover and create and come up with ideas all the time. But ultimately, the universe is who owns it. The universe provided the potentiality for things to be found or discovered or created. For example, the originator of jazz music doesn't own jazz music. Jazz is a form or style of music that exists in the universe and is there for anyone to play it that feels so compelled to do so. We now see heavy metal being played in Botswana, Africa. We see 17-year-old Canadian girls wearing Chinese dresses to prom. We see American restaurants serving Italian dishes, etc. Dreadlocks are no different, man. It's just a style that humans can put their hair in. We're all Africans and we're all Homo sapiens. Dreadlocks did not begin or end with Bob Marley or Rastafarians. Vikings had dreadlocks in Scandinavia way before No Woman, No Cry. And prior to that, people of ancient Kemet probably had dreadlocks. And prior to that, my ancestors, yes, my ancestors of Africa probably had dreadlocks. Also, I would argue dreadlocks are natural and have existed since the beginning of mankind for anyone who didn't comb or want to wash their hair and found or noticed that it was easier to maintain just to twist it up. Certainly the style was not owned by any one group, although one group could have made them more popular. But again, a group does not monopolize something because they made it more popular. The same way the first person who tried a style does not own it. It's also an important point to make that the people who yell cultural appropriation are culturally appropriating all the time themselves based on their own fucking logic. For example, check this out. For example, a so-called black dude sitting behind an iMac that a white guy created, using electricity that a white guy discovered, through a social media platform that a white guy invented, told me it's not okay for me to use a hairstyle invented by blacks. Huh? You see how fucking ignorant this is? A white guy created basketball, but does that mean that blacks can't play it or help it evolve or help take it to another level? Of course not. A woman with naturally curly hair isn't trying to be white because she flat irons it or wears weaves. An Italian guy isn't trying to be Mexican because he likes to eat tacos. A black dude isn't trying to be white because he speaks the English language. Nah. Life is short, man. Do what you want. Do what makes you happy. What you think looks good. Wear what style of clothes that you like. Listen to what kind of music that speaks to your soul. Eat what kind of food tastes good to you. You see, you should never let anyone tell you that you can't do something that you like because they own it. When in actuality, the universe is who fucking owns it. And one last thing, let me end with this. If you don't do something that you like because you're worried about what society will say or won't say about you, you, my friend, are a fucking guppy. You're a pussy. Never let society be the standard for your own personal happiness. If you know me, you would know I never do that. That's why I got face tattoos. That's why I got dreadlocks. That's why I listen to the kind of music I want. That's why I don't let anybody tell me shit. Society don't wipe my ass. Society don't pay my fucking bills. Society is not my goddamn standard. I'm going to do what the fuck Chambo likes, period. And people like that. And I'm telling you, that's what you should do too. All right? Hope you're staying safe, man. Stay corona free. I'll see you soon, man. I am the fucking atheist killer. Don't forget to check out Theistic Essentialism online. And until next time, I'll see you soon, man. I love you. I'm out. Peace.